Hi guys and welcome to this new video. In this video I want to talk about me being crazy again because I again bought the Honor Magic 6 Pro. I actually had this phone for some weeks, and as you might know, I compared it, especially the image quality and the camera quality, against the S24 Ultra, for example, and I came to the conclusion that the camera is not as good as advertised, and I was not as happy. I also had the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, and this phone at the time could not compete with these phones, and I said it doesn't make sense to keep the phone because the camera is not as good as I expected. So I sold the phone again. And at the time I purchased the Honor Magic 6 Pro, Honor in Germany had a prize competition where you could win a DJI Mini 2 SE and this year the Honor Magic 6 Pro PU case with the stand. And I actually won the prize, so I got a DJI Mini 2 SE and this case here. I immediately sold the DJI Mini 2 SE because I didn't want to have a DJI drone, and it's always a little bit problematic to fly it legally because there are so many flight restriction zones around my area. And the other reason is I decided to buy this one, the Hover Air X1 drone. This is an self-flying autonomous selfie drone, and as you can see, it's actually very small, not much bigger than the phone itself, and this is why I sold the DJI. And then I had this case lying around and I was not able to sell it, and I also didn't want to gift it to someone because I don't know anyone owning Honor Magic 6 Pro. And this actually gnawed on me, and the thought of the phone didn't leave me in the coming weeks. And so I decided to pull the trigger again and buy the Magic 6 Pro. And I didn't have to buy a case because I already won the case. Yeah, and now I'm again a proud owner of the Honor Magic 6 Pro. And basically, I want to tell you why I bought this phone again, because I tested it, thought it wasn't good enough, sold it. So what's the reason why I again bought this phone? There are some reasons actually. First of all, I really like the design of the phone and the build quality. Really feels nice in the hand, the rounded edges, the way it is balanced, everything about the build quality and material design of this phone is really great, and I like it. The other reason was the awesome screen. The screen is actually really excellent, also compared to other screens like the screen of the Xiaomi 14 Ultra and the X100 Pro from Vivo. A really great and bright screen. This was the other reason. Then also, and perhaps for some of you that's surprising, also I really like Magic OS, I have to say. I like, as you can see, these big folders and also the option to make them smaller in Magic OS 8. I also really like these action toggles here that you can have by holding an icon and then extending the icon. So for example, if you look at the Amazon action folder or modified folder, I don't know what it is called, I can directly search for products and I can directly jump to my orders. And this is really nice. Also here with OneNote, I can directly enter a new note, and with the telephone app you can have some favorites displayed. So I think this is really really clever and nice. I also have to say, and I don't know if a lot of people are saying this, but I also like Magic Portal, so where you can drag and hold text, hold and drag text to the right or left side of the screen and get a context menu where you can put the text. This also works with images, and I think there are really some aspects of Magic OS that are actually quite interesting and make this phone a little bit different when compared to other phones. Then we have the Magic Capsule, and this is not anymore limited to the Magic 6 Pro. Also, the Magic V2 now has the Magic Capsule. But here you can see, as we have the big pill-shaped cutout, this also has hardware in it, and this provides secure face unlock, and also in the dark, right? So the Pixel 8 Pro, for example, also has secure face unlock, where you can use face unlock for banking apps, for example, for authentication. But this also works in darkness because it has actually a sensor in it, where it can sense your face in the darkness. And this is also great. So this is also quite nice, I have to say. And now what I will have to do is to put my head around the camera again, because my first impressions were not so great. But I also heard and saw some reviews also about some software updates which improved the camera quality. And actually, I have to say, I tested it a little bit. So took some photos in the last days since having the phone again. And I actually liked the output of the Magic 6 Pro this time around. In general, the photos tend to be quite punchy and contrasty, and I think this is just a choice how Honor wants to have the images straight out of the phone. But this is not negative, I have to say. And the photos I took, and I will show you some of the images, I really like them, especially when sharing them directly to friends and family. This is great because I don't have to touch them. And in the end, a lot of people like these style of photos. And I think you also have the option to tone this down a little by, for example, using the natural color profile or the authentic color profile. But until now, I was quite happy with the images the Honor Magic 6 Pro provided. But I definitely need to do some more testing and see how this phone holds up. But in the end, what I want to tell you is, this is a classic example of a phone where it's not the single features, right? It's not just the camera or just the screen or the performance. This really is a phone where the combination of all the features, at least for me, make up for a very well-rounded package. And this is also the reason why I again bought this phone. This is not a phone that is just about the camera. It has a great screen, it has great performance, it has a great build quality. I think the OS is great, and the camera is good. It's not a flagship camera, I would say, but it's a very good camera. But I, as I said, need to do some more testing. But this is a point I wanted to make, right? Also, which is important when buying a phone. Don't just buy a phone because it has some headline feature. Always try to see what the whole package of the phone, what the whole package provides. And this is always not very easy, right? To get an idea what a phone is about. I mean, you can read spec sheets and see reviews and camera comparisons, but there's always this whole package aspect of a phone that you only realize when you start using a phone as your daily driver and for an extended period of time. And there's also, with every phone, a very subjective part of the user experience, and this is how it makes you feel, right? How it feels in the hand, how it handles. And I think these are areas where the Honor Magic 6 Pro is really great. But I don't want to lose any more words. This is just basically an update without any script or not a lot of structured thoughts around this. But I wanted to update you that there will definitely be some more content around the Honor Magic 6 Pro. And if you want to know anything about this phone, still have any questions that were not answered by other videos and articles, just leave them down in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in one of my next videos. Until then, take care and bye.